Section 5.1, example 1, identifying the characteristics of a parabola. Determine the vertex, axis of symmetry, zeros, and y-intercept of the parabola shown below. All right, so vertex is going to be where we go from either increasing to decreasing or decreasing to increasing. So from here, our vertex is going to be where we change directions. So from here down, we're going down. So as we move from left to right, our function is going in a downward motion. And at this point right here, you could see us going in an upward motion. So from right or from left to right, we start going upward. Our vertex is going to be where we change direction. So it's going to be this point right here. And that point going off of our coordinate, our x to y, it looks like it's 1, 2, 3 units to the right and 1 unit up. So that's a point 3, 1. So we could state that as our vertex. So vertex at 3, 1. So we got vertex out of the way. Axis of symmetry is where we could draw a vertical line or a line of in any manner, and we end up with the exact same function on the opposite side. So almost like a mirror image. So if we were to look at this, when we grab this part and relate it back this way, we don't have the rest of this graph here. The only place where we have that symmetry is going to be right here. We have this function here, and drawing it backwards, we have this function here. So our axis of symmetry actually intersects our vertex. And since it's a vertical line, our axis of symmetry, I'm going to abbreviate it. Our axis of symmetry is the line x is equal to our x component of our vertex. So x is equal to 3. So this vertical line here at x equals 3 is our axis of symmetry. So vertex, axis of symmetry. Next, zeros. Zeros refer to where our function is equal to 0. Where our function is equal to 0. So where y is equal to 0. Y is equal to 0 right here. And it looks like we managed to not get any points on our axis here, on our x-axis, or where y equals 0. So here we're going to say that zeros are in NA. So non-applicable, we don't have any zeros. So zeros done. Our y-intercept. So y-intercept happens when x is equal to 0. So here at x equals 0, we have our y-axis basically. And it looks like it's that point right there. And that is when x is equal to 0. Y is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. So y-intercept at 0, 7. And there you go. That's all of the stuff that we found here. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, bye.